of each other?
Good.
Face each other and hold hands, please. We'll do that now. Forever we will love. August 9th, 1980. And so their history began with vows that were traditional and a celebratory party of their 300 closest friends and relatives. It was exhausting. An old-fashioned chivaree resulted in hundreds of bats in the bedroom on their wedding night, and Danny, beloved friend, brother-in-law, trying to maim them with a tripod. Danny, we wish you were here to celebrate with us now. Nancy's parents, sisters, family rented the motorhome and drove across the United States to be at the wedding. And it took them 3 months to recover their own relationship after the trip. Actually, Leon's and Nancy's relationship began in 1976. When a single mom and her daughter drove the lawnmower were visited by a mechanically inclined single man. For the next several years, they loved, they argued, married, raised children, worked at their respective careers, and took care of ailing parents. Over time, it seemed apart would be better than together. They divorced, but lived next door to one another in order to allow equal access to their children and maintained an ongoing friendship. Sometimes friendly, sometimes not, but always a commitment to their children and family and a connection that was never severed. 36 years later, they come together again. Two to become one? I don't think so, unless maybe two distinct halves of a whole. There are, always have been, and always will be different. He's tall, she's short. He's blonde, she's brown. He saves, she spends. He thinks, she talks. He walks a steady path, she zigzags all over the place. He mostly likes the same, she likes mainly variety. So how in the world did it happen that they're here at this place in their life, ready to take vows to stay together again? One, they love their children and grandchildren. They hold them at the very top of their list of priorities. Sometimes they couldn't count on anyone else to do. Two, they know each other well, understand their issues, their strengths, and have found in the scheme of things, the issues aren't so bad and their strengths are pretty darn good. Three, they pretty much agree on the future. Retirement, kids, and travel, as long as they can afford it. Leon has that one. But most importantly, they agree on the need to tolerate, appreciate, celebrate who they are individually, and what allows them to do collectively. A lofty goal also of learning to love unconditionally. With that, friends and family, we are gathered here today. Leon, would you take this woman whose hand you hold, choosing her alone to be your wedded wife? Will you live with her in a state of true matrimony? Will you love her, comfort her through good times and bad, in sickness and in health, honor her at all times, and be faithful to her?
I will.
I'll think it over.
Right answer.
Nancy, will you take this man whose hand you hold, choosing whom alone to be your wedded husband? Will you live with him in a state of true matrimony? Will you love him, comfort him, through good times and bad, in sickness and in health, honor him at all times and be faithful to him? Okay, as you take these preliminary vows, Leon and Nancy, I'll have you remember, to love is to come together from the pathways of your past and then move forward, hand in hand, along the uncharted roads of your future. Be ready to live, to dream, and to dare. And always believe that all things are possible with faith and love in each other. Leon, will you repeat after me? I, Leon.
I, Leon.
Well, yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
Good thing they remember that part.
I think he's smiling. There. Sorry. You guys should have said sorry.
I, Leon. Take you, Nancy, to be my wife, to love and cherish, from this day forward, and thereto pledge you my faith. Okay. I, Nancy, take you, Leon, to be my husband, to love and to cherish, from this day forward, and thereto pledge you my faith. Okay. Inasmuch as you, Leon, and you, Nancy, have consented together in the union of matrimony, and you have pledged your faith each to the other in the presence of this company, but most importantly, they agree to meet and tolerate. Oh, I already said that one. Okay. Thank you for sharing this day, and a toast to new beginnings and old friendship. And now the authority vested in me as a minister, I pronounce you husband and wife. Ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Leon and Nancy Slater. Mr. and Mrs. Leon.
Hey, you guys just give family a hug.
All right.